Welcome back to the Padilla Family Homestead. Today we are working on a fun garden project. We are building GreenStalk towers. We are going to be placing them right back here, and we have our soil and all kinds of good stuff that we are going to be working on. So I have some past videos of growing GreenStalks in an apartment, and now we are growing them kind of on this back deck area of a house. So it's going to change kind of what we're putting in them. We're super excited. I will be having a delivery today, so hopefully that will be in this video of me planting out the GreenStalks as well. You get your GreenStalks. There's two main sizes. There's a basket weave design now, which I do not have, but there is the regular, which is a 5-tier GreenStalk with deeper pockets, and then there is the leaf, which has 7 tiers and they're smaller pockets. And so you'll have however many tiers that you're going to have. So on a regular, you will have 5 tiers. You'll have 4 of these watering trays for your bottom 4 levels, and then you will have 1 of the top waterers. For a leaf, you would have 6 of your bottom tier waterers and 1 of the top waterers. Now, this does not come with a base. You have to order the base separately or add it on. So this is a brand new one that my friend had bought. It did not come with a base, but I had extra bases. So originally I had bought these mover bases, and these are the ones that you have to twist the whole thing to make it move. You can have a hose on it. You don't have to. This one I had lined with copper tape, which is coming off now, but it was to keep the slugs and snails out of it. This base is now my favorite. You can put wheels on it or keep them off, but this is a turntable spinner. So it's really important this is level for that to work right. But this one is my favorite. It's the easiest to turn your GreenStalk around. And then it also has the water spout, so when you water, everything's going to come out the bottom. So for us, I have only 2 of the ultimate spinner bases, and so I'm going to use 2 of my regular moving bases for the other 2. I thought I'd show you. The chickens just got a dust bath, but we have released the chickens into the yard because in an upcoming video we will be building these garden beds out here. We're going to be creating a garden all in this space, so stay tuned for that. For our soil, we got this potting soil that's Burger BM6. It's very light, it's very fluffy. And then I also got this Just Natural organic garden soil. This is very heavy. So our goal is, I got 9 cubic feet of this soil, and I got 18 cubic feet of the other soil. So we're going to be mixing this together and using this in the GreenStalk. When you're choosing your soil for your GreenStalk, you really want to make sure you're choosing a light and fluffier one. You don't want to get too compact. It won't allow the roots to grow right. It's not going to do the drainage correctly. It's going to cause issues. So this one was really light, but not as high nutrients. And that one was heavier, but lots of nutrients. So we're mixing them together to kind of make a medium of the road. And I talked to the garden person, and they said that should be fine for the GreenStalks. Okay, so when we're starting these, I find it easiest to go ahead and lock in your bottom one into place. And then I filled this one on. So these do not latch together well if they are not full. So we need to fill, all of these have a line in them that says fill to top. So we want to make sure that we're filling to the top because these will settle. So this is the potting soil. It's light, it's fluffy, it's got like coconut coir and or peat moss or something in it. I don't remember which one. And then this is the garden soil, which is chunkier. It still has bark in it and so forth. This one actually has a rock. So I'm going to be paying attention to what's in here. This is better for the GreenStalk than this, but I'm going to combine. Now we're going to make sure this is dirt free on the inside. Well, no big chunks of dirt. And then these have holes across the bottom, and you can see them in here. So this, we line the holes up to the center of the pockets, because we'll plant the plant in here and the root's going to go back to where this water is. You're watering the roots. And then we stack on top. And basically what happens here is this is the bottom of one. So the water is going to go through this tunnel portion. This is off center, so the water will come out and into this tray. And this kind of sets up like this in here. So your water is coming through here. It'll pour through, actually I said that wrong. So the water comes out into here, but it pours through once this fills up, because the water is gonna come down this larger ring at the bottom. It's gonna go into here. As this fills up, it's off kilter, and then the water goes down into the next tier underneath and goes into the next tray of water. So it's a really cool system. It's worth the money. I have tried the Dollar Tree planters. They break after a year, and they do not give me the quality plants. Plus, you can't water the center like this does. So this is definitely my favorite that I have used. Alright, so now this one, without moving this around, we're going to pop this catty corner onto here and make sure they're all locked in. Now, if this wasn't full of dirt, this wouldn't be expanding out enough for this to latch in correctly. We're going to continue until we finish all of these. Alright, so our fifth one is on. Now what we put on top of here is our watering tray, which locks in as well. Huh? Got it? So you want to make sure all the edges are locked in, just like the other ones. Now this is still really light because I have not watered it. Now a lot of people water at individual levels. I'm hoping I don't regret not moistening this potting mix first, but my husband hopefully is going to go grab the hose. And what I do when I first plant is I'll probably take this particular one off. I water all the pockets, and then I water and let it go through once until it's coming out the bottom. Let it sit for a half hour, and then I water again, filling it all the way up and letting it come out the bottom. So the old school thing was to only water, so like you water to here, I think, if it was 1, and then if you're 2, 3, 4, and then to the top if you had 5 tiers, something along those lines. And I just, now they say to just go until water comes out the bottom, because people were being, I think, too particular with this. And if something's slightly crooked, if something is off in the build, then it's going to affect that. So you water through the top until it comes out the bottom. But when you first water, or you plant seeds, or you transplant, you water all the pockets. And then with seeds, you water the pockets until they start to germinate, because you don't want this to dry out before the seeds germinate. So I'm going to get building the other 3, and hopefully my shipment will come in and we'll get to start on the next section, or the next part of the project. My package came in from Stark Bros, so I am super excited. There's a couple things in here. One set is going in the Greenstalks, and the other set is going in a special bed. So let's see. It has a lot of powder in here. Alright, so it gives me what we ordered, and then it also tells you how to plant it. It has QR codes for where to go for planting instructions, so I will need to do that. And then, wow, okay, I didn't know the roots were that long. Okay, so the first things first are the strawberries we ordered. I want to show those. I've never ordered bare root strawberries before, so this is a whole new thing. All right, what do we got going on here? So this should be 25 Tri-Star Strawberry Everbearers. So they definitely have like sand and something else around them. But these are some impressive roots. So this is the crown, which I believe all goes above the dirt. And then, so we're going to get these planted. So there's 25 of the Tri-Star. And then 25 Sequoia. Now I've grown Sequoia before, in California, and I really liked the flavor, so I believe it was the same one. So I have Sequoia, again, bare root. Those are a June bear, but they can produce into fall. These ones look a little weird. These almost look a little moldy, but these are the 25 Ozark Beauty. I don't know if it's moldy or if it has the powder from the plants below on it. So these are Ozark Beauties. These are Everbearers, and again, bare root. These are supposed to be like really big strawberries. If I remember to, I hopefully will have popped pictures up in the corner up there. So this is just shredded paper to help keep the plants moist in packaging. Alright, so the other thing we bought are 2 bundles each, so it's 20 each, different asparagus roots, so our crowns. So this is millennial asparagus. This one's millennial asparagus. I had no clue how long these crowns were. It's really kind of impressive. I'm like rather impressed by this. And then we have purple. This should be purple passion. So we have 20 purple passions. There's definitely a difference in the root growth on this set. Anyway, so they're coated in something. I'm sure it's to help with the roots. So we are going to have fun planting these. Now, my friend and I split out. We each had budgets for the garden. And so she ended up buying more of the, like, out of her budget, bought a lot of the annual plants and things like that, and the berry bushes and stuff like that. I did more of the garden soil, the strawberries and asparagus, and then some live plants as well. So this is, I'm really excited. I'm tired right now, so I'm not seeming as excited, but I'm very excited. I really wanted to order from Stark Bros. I've heard great things about their products, and I really wanted to give them a try. So when we had the opportunity, the strawberries out here that were already well established are pretty expensive per plant. And she has 5 people in her family. We have 2 in ours, plus we have people come over and things like that. So we knew we needed quite a bit of asparagus and quite a bit of strawberries to actually try to do possibly something. I don't know, most of that's probably still going to be all fresh eating. So when I go to plant these in the GreenStalk, I will take you with me, but for now I am taking a break and trying not to get stung by this red wasp that's right here, and we will be back shortly to plan out these GreenStalks. Okay, so it started pouring down rain and thunder and all of that stuff. I went in, took a shower, got cleaned up from doing the GreenStalks. I need a little bit more soil for the 4th one, but I have 3 done. As you saw on one of the last clips, I got strawberries. I did soak them, and I still have them separated by their type. And we're going to start planting these so they get in and are ready with all this weather. It'll be good for them. So I know I want to plant but not all of these are going to fit in the container. So from what I understand, you pull off any dead leaves, and then this is your crown right here. So you don't want a bunch of root out, and you don't want to go deeper than the crown because that's where your new leaves are going to pop up. So I'm pretty sure I plant to right above these roots right here, and it's going to start raining again, and then let this part be above. That's from what I was seeing on the instructions on Stark. It's a lot of root, which is amazing. So these are, keep myself straight here. These are the Tri-Star that I'm going to do. And if you could spread out your roots, great. That's better. I feel like that soil settled a little more than I wanted it to. There you go. And I'm going to start planting these now. These Greenstalks are 5 high, 6 on each tier. So that's 30 plants I can plug into here. These Tri-Star are supposed to be really sweet. They're supposed to be like chef's choice. So I'm really excited about these. And the Ozark Beauty is supposed to be a really big strawberry. So I'm also really excited about those. I don't know how much they're going to produce this year for sure. We will see. And I can try to catch runners and plant them out in the garden, which I will hopefully be showing videos of that as the season progresses. We're a little late, I think, in starting these, but they should still do good. And there's a green popping up, which is awesome. It is starting to pour down rain again. Well, starting to sprinkle. I'm gonna have my husband come grab my phone and bring it inside. But that's it. That's how we build the towers. Planting strawberries, and we will see you guys back here on the next video.